The Missouri National Guard is taking a proactive approach to assist their medics with earning the Army's coveted Expert Field Medical Badge, also known as the EFMB.
Today we are here conducting Expert Field Medical Badge Train-Up. This course is designed to prepare them for success at the actual Expert Field Medical Badge course. The Expert Field Medical Badge is the highest proficiency medical task training that Army Medical Command has to offer, and it is one of the hardest skill badges to earn in the United States Army. The course itself has a very high failure rate. There's only a 17% pass rate.
This was the Missouri National Guard's first course of the pilot program to help establish a permanent EFMB preparatory course.
Soldiers are requesting the training, and so the leadership identified that and is responding to the request of the soldiers.
Sergeant First Class Floyd developed the training scenarios utilizing instruction materials from the EFMB course and believes that a medic's ultimate success is tied to training and having the right state of mind.
We'll start off the training with tactical movement, and we'll come upon some battlefield casualties in a simulated environment. We'll render treatment to those casualties. There'll be some things that happen along the way in the scenario as far as the soldiers reacting to contact. We'll have to do a tactical evacuation of the casualty, and we'll also do some medical evacuation training with a helicopter where we will employ a litter evacuation and also a hoist evacuation.
Once the chaos ensues, it gets a little bit more challenging. That's where that muscle memory comes into play. You're hit with different obstacles, you have to overcome them and still be proficient at your medical skill set.
1 minute, ETA!
It's about taking it and applying your knowledge in almost real-world scenarios and seeing how well you can integrate those different tasks.
The Army's EFMB course includes a comprehensive written test, day and night land navigation, tactical combat casualty care and evacuation, chemical environment operations, and a 12-mile road march. The training was also an opportunity for the medics to call in a 9 line.
Line 3, 1, Alpha.
The 9 standardized lines of information that the medic needs to quickly and accurately communicate to the incoming medevac helicopter.
Getting to actually do the 9 line, call it in, have that answered by an actual medevac asset, that's always the icing on the cake. 9, 5, 1, Alpha.
The biggest challenge, probably barbed wire. I'd never moved a litter under barbed wire before.
The medics that earn the coveted EFMB become training multipliers for their units.
Not only will they have success at the course and bring back a medical skill badge that they can wear on the uniform and be proud of, but the expectation is that they come back and be what we call a training multiplier, that they bring that skill back and they bring that pride back to their unit and train other soldiers to prepare the next generation for the same success that they had.
The highlight of the training was the extraction of the medics using the Black Hawk helicopter's hoist. The medics were instructed to extend opposite limbs to reduce spinning on the hoist.
It was awesome. Your adrenaline gets going, wind's moving around you, you've got all this noise, and the entire time you're just being raised higher and higher. It's definitely a pretty cool experience to get to go through.
And you know what, I can never get tired of that view either, so it was an amazing experience.
The course was also an opportunity for joint training among several Missouri National Guard units and the active duty Army, which provided a field ambulance and other training aids.
Before showing up to the course, people that I've been working with, the other soldiers, I wasn't familiar with them. We're all new, but we're able to bring it together to one culminating event.
With the wars in the Middle East, we have shared that battle space with the active component. When you land on the ground over there in the battle space, you're all the same. It doesn't matter whether you come from the National Guard, the Army Reserve, or the active component. You're all there fighting the same fight.
The more training we can do across components like that, the better off we are, because we will serve together and work as one Army.
Doc, it hurts.
I want the National Guard to have a course like this, and I also would like the active duty component to feel free to utilize a course like this.
All right, let's move out, let's go!
Whether or not they ultimately get to go to the actual course, by virtue of going through the prep course, they're better qualified to perform their duties whichever role of a medic they may be in.